All right, so we got some snow, so we'll be able to do a little bit of snowmobiling today. Take a look here. We got the new snowmobile. Well, it's a couple years old now. That one's from about 2000. And we got this one, which was my dad's. And this is a 1972 Ski Doo TNT. It was originally a 340, but this one, I blew the motor up when I was a kid, and my neighbor, who is actually my neighbor now, had a 1969 Nordic 371E that the tunnel was shot. So this is that motor. So it's a 371. It does have, I think this is a Tellison HD 91A carburetor on it. This is off a TNT. So there's another video I had that was a short, and that was me getting this going. I did crank seals on this. I took the cylinders off, all new gaskets, checked the bores, all that. I had to put inserts into the spark plugs because they were stripped out in the aluminum head, so I put steel inserts in. And then I rebuilt this carburetor I got off eBay, because years ago I had the carburetor with his engine running, but my brother threw it out. You know, it was on the desk at my mother's house, and you know, I was in college and this and that. So this is one I got off eBay. And what's interesting about it is this is for the fuel pump, or this is a fuel pump here, but this is where it gets crankcase pressure or vacuum to pulse. I had to tap that and then drill out. The castings are the same. I had to drill out one of the ports because these older engines get that vacuum from through the manifold here. This usually on newer engines, this will have a line that would go somewhere here in the crankcase. So on this carburetor, it was still there. I just had to drill it out. It just wasn't drilled in the casting, and then I drilled and tapped this, and it works fine. So there's the number. You know, so I just cleaned it up, new lines, and lubricate the clutch and all that. It's got the tune pipe. Originally, this 371 did not have that. It had the canister pipe. This is the tune pipe up to 340. You know, so I did points to condenser, just dual points in here. Wasn't too bad. But it's a decent running snowmobile now. It's not bad. It, you know, it's fun to run in the yard, but I don't know if I'd want to really use it for long distances compared to the new ones, because you know, it's quick, but it's not quite, obviously not as fast as the other ones, and it's, you know, it's a rough ride compared to the new ones. So yeah, let's see if it'll start up. I started pretty good today. This does have the flywheel for electric start from the Nordic, but the TNT doesn't have that. So let's see here. It does like choke, and we'll see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, and I go half choke, so you can gurgle out. Well, sorta. Let's see if I can get it going again. All right, so total transparency, I got it going. I'm gonna get it going again for you. I don't think it was a plugs. I think I just flooded it a little bit, but this is kind of how the vintage snowmobiling goes, at least for me. It is sort of just a hobby. Plugs look okay. I put the 9s in. We'll see how maybe they'll foul out after a while. Maybe they're a little bit too cold. Sorry if I got that backwards. I thought NGK, the lower the number, the hotter the plug. So a 7 is hotter than an 8, and so on and so forth. I changed the plugs, and I ended up starting on full choke. And you know, I had to pick the ass end of the sled up and rev it to clear it out, but it started. So let's see if it'll start on camera. So bear with me. We'll see. We'll just leave it, the choke off, key on. Not quite there yet. Let's see if we can do this here. Sometimes I gotta give a little fuel, so I'll put you on the seat. So sorry the camera views aren't great, but I don't have a tripod on me right now. Once it's running,
Pretty good so far. Like I said, it started right up today. No ether. Didn't fight me there though, so who knows? Could be me. Sometimes this thing likes a certain starting order. So, you know, being that we don't get a ton of snow anymore, I only get to put maybe a mile on this thing a year, but it is a lot of fun. Like I said, it was my dad's. He bought it used in the 70s. And you know, it's been there ever since. I used to ride this when I was in high school. I blew it up once going down the road, but you know, it's a lot of fun. So, you know, if you're into vintage snowmobiling, you know, it's kind of cheap, but you know, just like any hobby, it has its quirks. So, but that's it. I'll see if I get some more shots. And sorry if the video's out of order. I'm no expert making videos like this, but you know, one of the reasons I'm doing this video is just for records, you know, so. You know, so people can reflect back and see it, you know, years from now. So I'll put the camera up, you know, in a tree or something and get some videos of it riding around and maybe put something together in Camtasia and be a cool video. So, thanks for watching.